one more Gyan session on how to make raw poultry look good. It's so difficult to look at a chicken and then sell it because we're not so used to seeing raw meat. And you get up in the morning and there's a big ad for just pieces of chicken and you have to sell it. It's very difficult because there is mind blocks about looking at raw meat. Second thing is, what are the things that we need to do to make sure that the picture looks astonishing? So, two things: one is the composition itself, second is the meat. So, let's talk about the composition. So, chicken, which is termed as poultry, chicken, turkey, capon, partridge, these are all bird meats which are termed as poultry, and we're talking about them. Let's start with tip number one: understanding the meat. The meat for a bird is largely divided between the leg and the breast. The breast looks more shapely, more lighter in color, and particularly the legs look a little darker. In the case of chicken, both complexions are same, but in case of duck or turkey, they look absolutely different. In India, largely people want to see chicken without the skin. So remember that most of the cuts are without skin, whichever part of the country, unless the recipe asks you to. Number two, the shape. Whatever you shoot, you have to remember the shape. Gather that shape. The breast has a oval with the tip. The leg has a L bend. And getting the shape to the camera is very important. Number three, we are dealing with a lightly pink product, whites, dark colors, tending towards reds, blacks, are colors which largely chicken works pretty well with. Even blue, but a lot of people convert blue and green towards vegetable and seafood. But there is no rule. Fresher lighting, as if it's a source coming, would be a great tip. Now, how do you handle the meat itself on tip number four? Take the meat, ensure it has a shape, gather it with your hands, put it in chilled ice, let it rest there so for all the meat to formulate a shape. In the case of a leg piece which have to be slightly straightened, you can drive a wooden bamboo stick from below so that it straightens up. But the curve looks good, like a tick kind of shape for the legs. Tip number five is, what is that composition that you're going to build? Build a recipe, build a story. Do not just scatter around ingredients. If it's going to be a chicken masala, then the key ingredients, whether it is chili, coriander, fresh coriander, mint, ginger, garlic, should be composed pretty well. Making sure that the chicken is well composed, nothing on the meat that is going to disturb its shape. So do not garnish between the two cuts where you cannot understand that what is the shape of the meat, because you have to look at the picture and identify what cut are you going to buy. I hope these tips help you. There's lots more to talk to you about it. Subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned. We'll give you lots more tips which could make your styling better and better.